What is going on, dudes, and welcome back to another video. So title update 19 has been officially released, guys. 3 updates packed into one. Super beast, tons of different items, mobs, and all that kind of crazy stuff to go over in this video. Unfortunately, I'm sorry it is a little bit late. Title update 19 has been out pretty much all day long. Earlier this morning, it was about 7:30. I got up and right before I went to work, and I saw on Twitter that it was already out, and I was just like, oh my goodness, I was so close to calling out sick today, but I had to go in. Today was just one of those days where I really needed to go into work, so I did, and unfortunately I wasn't able to make any videos for you guys, but I'm back and I wanted to do a showcase going over each individual item for you guys and kind of explaining it a little bit and you know, letting you guys know all the different features that are going to be in this update. Now, also want to say I really like this seed, and the fact that I just started Boss Sauce Survival. I know quite a few people are hitting me up on Twitter asking me when I'm going to continue that series. The fact that horses and all these cool things just came out, I think I'm actually gonna restart that series because we're only in like episode 2 anyway. So I think I'm gonna restart that series, and I might just use this as the seed because I did go and take a little gander in that temple there, and there is quite a few diamonds. So I might just have to use this seed for a up and coming Let's Play. If you guys would like to see that, definitely let me know in the comments section below. But getting on into the showcase, guys, here starting off with building blocks, we have all the new variations of our hardened clay here, which is absolutely awesome. Really prefer this block over wool. It just looks more realistic, and if you've ever been on my Pixelmon server, you would know that we use a lot of stained clay as well as quartz. Man, I love quartz as well, but that's kind of a different story. Moving on, there are no new decoration blocks, unfortunately, but if we go on to our redstone here, we have our minecart with a hopper. That's new. Also the minecart with the TNT. We have our dropper. We have our daylight sensor. Also, we have the block of redstone and our weighted pressure plates here, and the trap chest, the redstone comparator, as well as the hopper. And I have an interesting hopper video coming out for you guys involving mob spawners, and not mob spawners, but more or less mob grinders, and how to build a mob grinder, and also a cool way you can use hoppers into basically having a self-efficient or self-sustaining mob grinder where it just practically gets you drops all the time and puts them into a chest. I'll be coming out with that video probably here either tomorrow or the next day. But moving on, guys, there are no new materials, unfortunately, and there are no new foods, but we will move on to tools, weapons, and armor, which there are a few things here. We have our diamond horse armor, we also have gold horse armor, and the iron horse armor, and also we have the lead there. So that is the new things or items in our tools, weapons, and armor. So not much there. As far as potions go, we also unfortunately do not have any new potions, which is kind of sad, but we do have some new effects on the beacon. We'll get into that in a little bit, and I'll go ahead and put one of those in my inventory there, and we might as well get a couple blocks of emerald, and we'll get a few emeralds as well. So here though, with our miscellaneous menu, we have the beacon, we also have the name tags here, we have the nether star, we have quite a few new spawn eggs too, such as the witch spawn egg here, and then we have the spawn egg for a horse, a donkey, as well as a mule. And I want to add that the mule spawn egg is actually exclusive to the console version because in creative mode on the PC, you can't spawn a mule. The only way to get a mule on the PC version is to breed a donkey with a horse. But down here, guys, we do have the pre-made firework rockets, which is also an exclusive feature again to the console. On the PC, they don't have pre-made rockets, so you actually just have to create them in creative mode. But I thought that's pretty cool. They have 5 little custom rockets here that you can choose from. Alright, guys, so getting into beacons, let's go ahead and start off with that. I'll explain it a little bit for those who might be having trouble. We have the beacon here, and currently right now our emerald block or our platform for our beacon is not very big, so the only effects we can choose from are speed as well as haste. If we want a jump boost or resistance, we'd have to increase our blocks a little bit more here as far as the pyramid, and then also strength, you would need to increase them even more. But if we were to say put an emerald in here right now, we could go ahead and get our let's do speed. So we'll pick speed, and then we'll go over here and hit our check mark. It will take our emerald, and now it has speed as well as regeneration. So right here around this area, if we were to have this at our base, we would have a speed effect as well as a regeneration right here around where your beacon is. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for beacons. The two new effects, like I said, were the jump boost as well as haste, which haste allows you to mine a lot faster, and then jump boost obviously gives you a 1.5 block jump, so you can jump over fences and stuff like that, which is actually pretty cool. Moving on, guys, we have the witch spawn egg. Hello, dude. Witches spawn in swamp biomes, if you guys don't know, in their witch huts, which should naturally generate now in swamp biomes for you guys. And so that's pretty cool. You should watch out and keep your distance around witches though, guys, because they do tend to throw potions of harming and poison and all that stuff at you. So the easiest way to take these guys out is with your bow from a few blocks away. And of course, if you do kill a witch while it is drinking one of its potions, it'll drop something nice for you, such as healing potions and different items like that. So moving on now to our spawn eggs, which is pretty awesome. We have the horse spawn egg there, we have the donkey spawn egg, and then our mule spawn egg, which is absolutely boss, man. That is cool that they do have a mule spawn egg for the Xbox, or just for the console editions in general. But if for those that don't know how you go up to a horse, and I want to add real quick, I found this out too. If you go up to, say, a horse, I think this is a horse, or here we go, and you left click on the horse with another spawn egg, it'll like shoot out a little baby. Look at this, it's like a little colt. That is so cool. So I thought that was pretty interesting for those that wanted to know that. Let's see if it works with, okay, here we have the donkey. There it is, another little baby donkey. Let's see if it works with the horse spawn egg though. Yep, it does. So let's go over to the mule, and it's, look at that. That's cool. So I thought that was awesome. If you were to spawn, you know, a horse or whatever, and then just, you know, go over and hit it with another spawn egg, it spawns a little baby. So cool stuff there. For those wondering how you tame this, you just go up to it and you left click it, and it just automatically threw me off right there. But the way to dismount, guys, is not actually the left trigger. I had a little bit of trouble with this, and I was like, wow, is this glitching out? Because I heard that there was a few problems as far as people glitching out with the new feature of being able to mount horses. And also what has been causing that problem, for those that don't know, is the toggle menu. So if you go to options and then you go to settings and then options again here, if your in-game tooltips is checked, you want to uncheck that, guys, because it's been causing quite a few problems for other people as far as not being able to mount or dismount horses. So yeah, with that being said, you mount them by hitting the left trigger, and then to dismount them, you just simply click on your right thumbstick there. So pretty cool stuff there. And now to move on to the last and final feature, I do believe. Have we gone over everything else? I think so, other than rockets. So let's go ahead and clear our inventory. We have rockets and also the wither boss. So we'll get our rockets out here. Alright, so I think we're actually going to do the wither boss first, because maybe it'll get it dark here right after we do the wither boss, and we can see these fireworks at night, which will be pretty awesome, and then we can end the video on that. But let's get into how you make the wither boss. Obviously, you just create a T with your soul sand here, and then you will need your 3 wither boss skulls, and boom, there we have our wither boss. He's just going to sit here and generate health for a little bit, and you're going to want to keep your distance when he does this, because as you see, when he does regenerate full health, he's going to give out a super blast there, and then just goes to wreck on pretty much everything in the world. If it's a mob, it is going to try and take it out, and if it is you, he's going to definitely try and take you out. So I recommend having a few friends with you, because the wither boss is absolutely beast. It is definitely nowhere even remotely close to the Ender Dragon. It is really hard to actually defeat. So I recommend having enchanted armor, obviously enchanted swords and things like that, enchanted bows, and maybe just a few friends to back you up when you do go to fight this guy. So it looks like dawn, or dusk rather, is setting on us here pretty quick, so we might as well go ahead and showcase our fireworks. So like I said, pretty cool that they do have 5 pre-made fireworks in creative mode that you can kind of you know, look at here. So we have the round burst there, and then here we have the creeper face, which looks pretty awesome. We have a little small burst here, a little red small burst, and I think another small burst And then we have this one, which I don't even really know what to say about that one. That one's just really cool. That's like a star effect or something. But that is the fireworks, guys. Anyways, though, guys, that is it for the video. I hope you did enjoy the showcase. If you did, please do smash that like button for me. And of course, if you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe, because I have tons and tons of new and awesome TU19 videos coming for you guys. And not just explaining how these features work, but also the cool stuff that you can build and implement into your world. So thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it, and I will see your face in the next video. Hope you guys are having an awesome day, and peace out, dudes.